Hello everyone, it is I, your boy, the master of faster, Jordan. We're back with another video. So today we will be making a ranking system type of video where we are going to rank JoJo stands from part 3 and 4. How will they be good for a student? That's how I'm going to rank them. How good these stands will be for a student. So yeah, basically, if you guys didn't know, I am a student, and this is why I made the idea of how good these stands will be for a student. So yeah, um, I haven't done part 5 yet. That's because I didn't watch it till the end. I only watched some of it, so I don't know all about the stands, and I haven't watched part 6 yet, sadly. But soon enough, I will watch them and make a second part where I rank part 5 and part 6 and maybe even part 7 and 8. And yeah, so let's get right into it. Before we start, I just want to warn you there might be some spoilers for the stands ability. So if you guys just don't want spoilers, I don't think you should like watch, or maybe if you want to, you can still watch if you want. Okay. First stand, Star Platinum. So, by the end of the series, Star Platinum has the ability to stop time, and I'm pretty sure in part 4 it also had this ability, but it's not really here. So I'm assuming this is the full power Star Platinum. The part 3 full power and part 4 full power. So for a student, stopping time is really crazy, guys. So like, I think super, because just stop time, punch the teacher, go back to the seat, resume time. That's the best. If you can do that, then that's a dream coming true, everyone. Okay, and also like, it's mostly on the offensive, punch people, but like if you punch people, you might die and like stuff, which is not really good. You might be dragged in a lot of trouble. But it also it also protects you from anything, because we did see Jotaro try to kill himself, but the stand protected him in the very first episode with the gun. So I'm pretty sure Star Platinum is a good stand. It can protect you, it can stop time, it can even punch people. It has the star finger, which is also nice, I think. Maybe. So yeah, it's at super for now. Magician's Red. Control fire. Now, there's something just really I have to say about this stand, is that this stand is mostly on the offensive side, and I don't really want to kill people and burn an orphanage and stuff. So that's why I'm putting it at okay, because it just doesn't help a student, guys. Like, if a student gets this, he just gotta burn the whole school, and that's not really what I want to do here. Hermit Purple. Okay, so if you destroy a camera, you get to see someone's location or something's location. So if I basically lost my math book while I'm going to school, I can use this to know whether it's with me or with the teacher. That's very useful, guys. This is the top of super. Just kidding. There's no way this is at super. It's at okay for now, because it's really hard to find a good use for Hermit Purple here, guys. You can just find anything. Okay, that's not bad, but like, you have to destroy a camera, and a camera could be a little expensive, because like, you can't just find cameras everywhere. It can also make you win most of video games, which is really nice, because it was even explained against the Darby guy. This stand can help you win or glitch a video game, which is why this stand, I might even put it at great, because you can glitch video games, and as a student, I love video games, so this is why it's going to great. Hierophant Green. So if you can control the people, this will go to great, because if you control the people, that's a very good ability. If you control other students, or maybe the teacher, if you can control the principal, anything, that would be crazy cool. That would be crazy cool. But I'm not putting it at super, because I'm not really sure if it can still control people, because since he controlled the nurse, Kakuin, I think. Since he controlled the nurse, he never controlled anyone else. So I'm assuming it's just like he stopped doing it. And also you get an emerald slash that no one can deflect it. Silver Chariot. Like, Silver Chariot is another offensive stand, which I really don't think is a good idea because I don't want to kill people here, guys. Please hear me out. I don't want to kill people. So, like, in terms of offensive and abilities, the stand is really good. But for a student, it just can't be very good. Like, not at least like Star Platinum or Hermit Purple or Hierophant Green. The Fool. Okay, so here is something. We know that the Fool's ability, it can change itself to anything as long as it's made of sand. Oh, or actually it can make itself anything. Which is why it's really good, but there's just one question I have. The stand changes itself. That means the other stand users can't really see the stand. I mean, like, other people that aren't stand users can't see the stand, so even if I do something, the principal won't see anything. No one would see anything. So that's why it's not really great. But if people can still see the Fool, then this thing is going to great. I can do a lot of cool stuff with this. I control the principal, I control anyone. I can basically become the principal himself. That's why it's really great. Tower of Great, it's just a fly. Trash, really trash. I might even put it at Hell Nah. Hell Nah is basically, I do not want this stand at all. I do not want this stand at all. Okay, Dark Blue Moon. So, like, there's a question I had. If you are underwater, can you have the ability to breathe? This is literally not useful for students, but at least, like, is it good even? I think really trash or okay. Because, like, if you get to breathe more time underwater, and you can, like, have an advantage if you're underwater, that's pretty good. If you're trying to work as a lifeguard, that's the best stand you can get. Or maybe, no, not the best, there's another one that's better, but, like, no, this is a good stand if you want to be a lifeguard. But I'm really a student, and I'm not trying to, like, be a lifeguard, really, so no thanks. Like, I guess I'll put it at okay for now. Strength. A huge ship. That's really good. Like, a huge ship. It's really good, but for a student, is it good for a student? I'll just put it at here. Okay. Ebenoid, so I think this is the stand where the attack Polnareff at the hotel. I really just don't think it will be, like, unless I just want to kill everyone in the school, I don't think I will need this stand at all. I'm just gonna put it at really trash, guys. Yellow Temperance. This is another super. Why? Because with this stand, you can turn into anything. Literally anything, or any person, to be specific. You can turn into any person you want. You can even become a new person. That's why this stand will be super useful if you're in a school or something, guys. This is why it has to be at super. The Hanged Man. You become in the mirror. I don't really... This is another one of these stands that is just only good for offensive. Emperor, yes, a gun. That's all I need. That's all I need, my man. That's all I need. Maybe even super, but no, I'm not going crazy, guys. Empress. So you get to spawn someone on someone's hand and they keep annoying them. So, like, this is another type of stand that's not really good, but, like, it's only good for offensive stuff. I'm not really that type of an offensive guy to people. I'm a peaceful person, really don't like being offensive at all. Wheel of Fortune. So, if you can get the car and, like, drive with it, then that would be great, because you don't have to walk to school, because I'm a person who really walks to school. and you don't have to pay the fee, the money for the bus, which is why it's really good. So that's why I'm putting it there. Justice. Can I think a little? Is this the fog stand? Oh, it's the fog stand. Again, this is another one of the offensive stands, so that's why I'm gonna put it at okay. It's not good, but it's not also bad. Yeah, it's basically just there in the middle because they're only good for offensive stuff, guys. I really don't think I can use them. Lovers. Now this stand is really good because any pain you take, another person will take it. Now I don't know if there's emotional pain. If it could, then there is a chance it might go to super. But even if it's even normal pain like stomach, headache or stuff, it's still really great. You can make anyone suffer. You can make anyone suffer. That's really great. The sun. Again, that's an offensive. I don't even know. Maybe I'll die. Maybe I'll die myself if I get this stand. I won't know. Death 13. Now this stand is, I think this stand is a super, guys. Now some of you might say, bro, this stand is really trash. It's just being a nightmare with your friends. But here's the thing. You can make the dream. You can do anything in the dream. It's basically lucid dreaming, but you can create anything you want. Now, if you can create anything you want, you and the boys will definitely have some fun. Yes, if you're in a dream with the boys, that would be really cool, guys. Let's be honest. Judgment. So I don't know about this stand, but I think it can make anything into clay. I don't really see it very good. I mean, it's just clay. But it actually, wait. When it made the money, it looked real. When it created the money, it looked real. I think it's fair to put it at gray. But I think there is still a chance it might go to okay in the future. I'll just have to think about it a little bit. High Priestess. So this stand can transform itself into anything. Now, I don't really know about this stand. It's just a stand that, I mean, it's the stand, so people won't really see it. Considering that I will be the only person who has it, so that's why it's going to really trash. Jeb, water. I control water, guys. No thanks. I mean, like, it's good just for offensive reasons again. Oh, I really don't know this name, but I remember Oingo and Boingo. That's the only thing I remember. But it's really great to change how your face looks. That's a very good stand. You can use that in fooling a lot of people. That would be perfect. Okay, oh yes, I think this might be a super, guys, because this stand can predict the future. But actually, I'm gonna put it at great, and that is for a good reason. I don't create the future. I don't know how. I can't create it. If I could create it, then that would be a crazy stand. But since I can't really create it, I just can see it. That's why it's at great. Anubis. Hell nah. No thanks. This stand controls the user, not the user controlling it. So, no thanks. Not really good. And, Bastard, I think that's how you call it. Again, guys, that's another offensive stand. Basically make people magnet, which is really not a good stand. I don't really enjoy it. Sethan. See, I think I might put it at great, and that's for a really great reason here, guys. You can make people experience young or childhood. Now that's a really good stand. I'll be honest with you here. If you go to a place that's full of old people, you can use this stand, make them experience youth again. Which is not bad. I still don't think it's really bad. It's good. And Darby's stand. Darby the Gambler. Okay, I think I don't really like gambling, guys. I just don't want to gamble. I'll put it at okay. It's just I'm not a gamble type of guy. Horus, again, that's another really angry hunger for power stand. I can't really use it. Atom. This stand is really good because this stand reads the soul of a person. So if someone is lying to you, you can know if they are lying to you or not. That's why this stand is really great, but it's not at super yet. It's really close to super, but not super. I still like the stand because you can still know if someone is lying or not, which is good, so that you make people not lie to you, which is really not bad, but I guess for now it's just that great. Tenor sax, I don't really remember the stand, but all I remember is that it did some fog. I'm gonna just put it at really trash. Correct me if I'm wrong, guys, in the comments. Also tell me, what would be your ranking for these stands, guys? Cream. You can manipulate stuff. You can remove stuff out of existence. You can create a void where you put anything in there, even humans maybe. Like this stand is good, but I don't see a good usage for a student to have this stand. I guess I'm gonna put it at okay because like I still don't know how I can make good use of this stand at all for now, guys. And the word, come on, guys, our next S, because guys, the word, it's basically Star Platinum, but a little weaker, maybe, I think. And you get a road roller. That's the best part. Okay, now on to part 4, guys. Part 4 stand. We finished part 3 stands. It was really good. Now time for part 4. Crazy Diamond. Come on, guys. Who wouldn't want Crazy Diamond? Crazy Diamond is one of the best stands. It's one of the best Crazy Diamond, my bro, is going to S tier. So this stand has good speed of attack, and that is something I'm not really going for to destroy people. But this stand can fix anything. Anything destroyed, it can fix it. It can even heal people, which is why this stand is really good. You can save a lot of people's lives with this stand. You can even get rich if you make it a job. Of course, as a student, it's also very useful. And yeah, I really like it. The hand. It's basically the same as Kareem's stand right here. But, like, I feel this thing has no limit, just like Kareem's stand. So I kind of want to put it at great, but I think it's good at okay. Kareem and the hand are close to great, but like they're at okay for now because I don't know how to make good use of them. Echoes. Echoes is a good stand, to be honest. Especially Act 3 is also really good. We'll talk about Act 1. It can reverb stuff. And the same goes for Act 2. It's just a little faster, I think. And Act 3 can freeze people, which is why it's really good. Act 3 just increases their weight to freeze them, which is not a bad stand. I like it. I'm gonna put it at great. Heaven's Door. Now, Heaven's Door is a really good stand, guys. It can just do any... Yeah, it's another S. I might even, like, put it above S somehow, but like, no, it's a S for now. This stand is the best stand, really, and I'm not even kidding. You're just an immortal with this stand. If you're the only stand user, you're an immortal with this stand. No one can stop you. Aqua Necklace. I think if you drink water, you get controlled. I think it's a great stand, but it's not really that good. I'm thinking of putting it at okay, but it has a good use. That's why I'm gonna put it at great. Bad Company. Again, this is another stand that can, like, isn't really good, only for offensive. So yeah. Ooh, Red Hot Chili Pepper. Okay, so this stand is crazy, and I might even put it at S for a good reason. It was mentioned that you can teleport to places that has electricity. And this stand is really good because it controls electricity, and I like controlling electricity so much, it could be very useful, guys. It could be very useful. That's for a student. It could be super useful. I'm gonna put it at super. The lock. I mean, I don't. I don't really want to make like people will. Okay, I understand. People, if they are doing bad stuff to me, they will feel really sad and stuff, and they will have a lock on their chest. But I really don't want to hurt anyone with that. I always imagine the feeling of having a lock on your chest. I think I don't want it, thanks. Or maybe like at really trash. Really trash is fair. Surface. So you have a stand that can form into anyone, and whatever they do, the real person also do it. I think this stand is very great, guys. In all honesty, this stand is great. This stand is going to great. You can just make it. Anyone that touches it becomes it. Now that's a little bit of specific, but I still think it's great is a very good place for it. Love Deluxe, I never saw this stand really good. I don't really see how will you make good benefit if you make your hair do stuff. I really don't see it very good. That's why I'm putting it at really trash. Pearl Gem. Now Pearl Gem is really good stand, and I'm gonna put it at great, maybe even super. But Pearl Gem here is really good stand. You can also make whatever people. I think it makes the food really great for the degree that your body is somehow recreated. That's why I like this stand, because of this reason. If you make like a restaurant with this stand, you'll get super rich. That's why it's also good for a student if you're like going to be working at school as like some type of a person who cooks. That stand will be perfect. That stand will be perfect. The baby stand. Now I don't know if you can control to be invisible, but if you can control it, this would be an S tier. But I'm assuming you don't control it and it's based on your emotion, so that's why I'm gonna go for really trash. The rat stand that has a gun. Again, this is another really offensive stand, guys, so that's why I'm gonna put it at okay. Harvest. Now Harvest spawns a lot of really small army that are really strong. Not really strong, but they can do a lot of good stuff. In the anime, it was used to get like pennies maybe or cents in order to collect them all and get a lot of money, which is seems like a lot of hard work, but it's really still good. You can still take a lot of stuff from your like friends or anything using this stand. You can even take something from the teacher. If he has like the exam answers, you can take it from him using this stand. That's why it's really good here, guys. That's why I like it. I'm gonna just put it at great, but I don't like its user though. Cinderella, you can change people's faces. Now that's another great stand, because if you don't really change their faces, you make their faces look like someone else. So that's why it's not really a bad stand. I think it's really great and it has a lot of potential. You might even gain a lot of money if you use this stand on someone or for something like that. It's a really good stand. Atom Heart. Can I put it at hell nah? I'm gonna put it at hell nah, because this, you're just stuck in a paper, or not a paper but in a picture, so no thanks. Boy to man. Now this stand is so this stand is like, it makes you if you defeat someone at rock paper scissors, you get to steal their stand's energy, which is like really not very useful, because considering the person who will give me the stand, I am the only person who has the stand, which is why I'm gonna put it at hell nah. I don't want it. Thank you. Okay, Earth, Wind, and Fire. Now, I don't remember the name of this stand very well, but I guess people called it Earth, Wind, and Fire. So with this stand, you can turn into anything. That's why I'm gonna put it at super. You can turn into anything, any item, anything. Yeah, like, how will this be good for a student? Let's say you're in an exam and like you just want to cheat of someone. You can just say, I'll go to the bathroom, transform yourself into something, go back to the classroom as a cockroach or a fly or a bee, yes, as a bee, and then cheat all the answers from the smart kid. This is the best use of this stand. This is why it's going to super. Even Heaven's Door is can even help you cheat in exams. That's why these stands are really good. Highway Star, again, that's another offensive stand. I really don't think it's good. Stray Cat, another offensive stand, obviously. Superfly, now I really don't want to be living in some type of electricity bar stuff, so I'm just gonna put it at hell nah. Enigma, you can turn things into, you can put things in paper. Now, that might seem really bad, but I really think it's really good, guys, and it's for a really good reason here. So, if you can turn into stuff into paper, I'm pretty sure you can turn the teacher into a paper and then cheat from students and then make him go back. That's the best use for a student. But that's why I'm just gonna put it at great. It's not so crazy, but it's still really great. It's really great. Cheap Trick, no thanks. So this stand is really bad because this stand, if someone looks at your back, you will be killed instantly, and they will also have this stand. So if someone sees their back, they will die, and then it will go to, it's basically hot potato. So now this stand is like really bad. I don't want to die, and I will have to act weird in front of people. No, not thanks, I don't want it. Okay, now Killer Queen. Now that's like a very good stand. I might put it at super, because you can turn anything into a bomb, which is why it's really good. And if anyone touches it, they will be exploded. And that's what I want to do to the principal. Okay, I'm just kidding. The reason why it's here is because of its third ability, Bites the Dust, and because Yoshikage Kira is actually one of my favorite characters. Yeah, you can become a great criminal with this stand. No one would know you killed anyone, unless they are stand user, just as if it's explained in the anime. So yeah. This is my tier list, guys, for the JoJo stands. We're gonna start going into part 5, which I will be doing in the next part of this video. But this is so far my ranking to part 4, part 3 stands. Now, please make sure to leave a like if you enjoyed this video. Also, make sure to subscribe and turn the notifications bells on. And please tell me what do you think down below in the comments. And yeah. I hope I see you in the next video. So thank you so much for watching, and goodbye.